There is a level of confidence that makes people look at you with absolute respect, bordering on fear. And today, you will discover exactly how to build it. Have you ever seen that person who never cracks? The one who stays completely calm while everyone else is panicking? The one who handles immense pressure without ever raising their voice, and who just moves through life with total, quiet certainty. While everyone else is desperately talking to get attention, they sit back and observe. And you know what people say about them? They whisper, "Man, that guy is dangerous." There is an ancient, unyielding framework used by Spartan warriors that produces exactly this kind of frightening, silent confidence. They call it the discipline of the silhouette, and once you understand how it works, you will never beg for validation again. Look at how most people live today. They are loud, emotional, and completely reactive. The second they have a plan, they post it online. The second someone criticizes them, they lose their temper. Their minds are constantly being pulled around by notifications, cheap dopamine, and the opinions of people they do not even respect. They think that being confident means being the loudest or flexing the hardest in the room. But it is an illusion. It is a massive shield hiding a weak, fragile ego. True power never needs to make a scene. The Spartans had a rule: never speak unless your words are more powerful than your silence. When they went into battle, they did not beat their chests or scream to intimidate the enemy. They marched in absolute, crushing silence. That silence was terrifying because it signaled a mind that had completely conquered fear. When your face is hidden in the shadow of the helmet, your ego dies and your purpose takes over. To build this presence, you have to change how your mind is constructed. Most people are psychological glass. You can see right through them, and they shatter the moment life hits them. If they have a bad day, everyone knows it. If they get a compliment, their ego swells. They are completely dependent on the external world to dictate how they feel on the inside. The discipline of the silhouette requires you to build an internal fortress. You must become a black box. The world can throw chaos, criticism, or praise at you, but nothing escapes from the inside without your explicit permission. Think about the ultimate level of self-control. When someone insults you, they are trying to steal your peace. They want a reaction because your reaction gives them power. When you remain completely silent, looking them dead in the eye without a single flicker of emotion on your face, you flip the script. You become a mirror reflecting their own insecurity right back at them. This is not about hiding your emotions because you are scared. It is about containing your energy because you are dangerous. It is the understanding that your focus is far too valuable to waste on temporary distractions. A warrior does not flinch when the wind blows. You must train your mind to process events, evaluate them with cold logic, and execute the correct response, without ever letting emotional leaks destroy your authority. There is a psychological law that the modern world completely ignores. When you are everywhere, you are cheap. When you vanish, your value skyrockets. Look around you. Everyone is completely accessible. You can text anyone at 2 a.m., check their entire life story on a profile page, and see exactly what they are doing every hour of the day. Familiarity breeds contempt. When people know everything about you, they lose their fascination with you. They think they have you figured out. The silhouette is powerful because it is a mystery. You need to implement the law of strategic absence. Stop being so available. Stop responding to every message within 30 seconds. Stop letting people have unrestricted access to your thoughts, your routines, and your goals. When you step back into the dark, something incredible happens. The people around you stop taking you for granted. They start wondering what you are doing, what you are building, and who you are truly becoming. By removing yourself from the endless social noise, you reclaim your time and your energy. You stop burning your potential trying to keep up appearances for a crowd that does not care about your success. You drop out of the matrix of constant validation and you enter the arena of execution. This is where the real transformation happens. You cannot fake silent confidence. People can sense an imposter from a mile away. If you try to act tough without the work to back it up, your silence will just look like awkwardness. True, unshakable presence is forged in the dark. In the hours where nobody is watching, nobody is clapping, and there is no reward except your own progress. Think about the daily, monotonous grind. The early mornings when the alarm goes off and the entire world is still asleep. The heavy iron sessions in the gym where you push your body to physical failure, moving the weight in absolute silence. The late night work sessions where you are building your skill set, your business, or your mind, while everyone else is out partying or scrolling away their lives. This is the crucible. Every time you show up and execute a difficult task, when you do not feel like it, you deposit a brick into your foundation of self-trust. You do not need to tell people you are disciplined because your results will do the talking for you. Your physical posture changes, your eye contact becomes steady, your voice drops to a lower, grounded frequency. When you know, deep in your soul, that you have outworked everyone else in the dark, you do not need to brag. You do not need to seek attention. You walk into any room with an immovable certainty because your confidence is not based on a fake persona. It is backed by a mountain of cold, hard evidence. The talking ends now. You have a choice to make today. You can continue down the path of the majority, loud, fragile, emotional, and constantly begging the world to notice you. Or you can step into the shadow of the helmet. You can choose to become the silhouette. Starting today, close your mouth and open your eyes. Watch how people expose their weaknesses just to fill the silence. Let them talk. Let them think they have the upper hand. While they are wasting their breath, you are collecting data, analyzing the landscape, and building your leverage. Delete the apps that drain your focus. Stop announcing your goals before you have even started the work. Let your execution be your noise. When you step into the world, move with absolute purpose. Let your posture be straight, your gaze be fixed, and your mind be completely locked onto your objectives. Become the person who cannot be shaken by a bad day, cannot be bought by a cheap compliment, and cannot be broken by a difficult season. Build a mind of iron. Build a life of relentless discipline. If you are ready to stop talking and start building in complete silence, leave your mark. Comment the word immovable to show you lock in with this mindset. Subscribe to join the ranks of those who rule their own minds. Turn off the noise, step into the dark, and stay disciplined.